I just got done listening to Jenna Fischer's book, The Actor's Life, a survival guide. And it is so inspiring and so good, and it tells you so much about the industry, how long it takes, and I'm just really inspired by this book and excited to be an actor and actually hear from another actor their full story, or big chunk of their story. I wanted to give a little bit of a review for it in case you guys were wondering, like, oh, I don't know if I should listen to it, I don't know if it's any good. It's good. I really enjoyed it. I listened to it in like 2 days, and it's a little over 7 hours. Inspirational. Also gives you a lot of the tough sides. If you're willing to just put in all the work, stick with it, it just gives you inspiration to keep doing what you're doing and doing what makes you happy. This book is 6 chapters, and then at the end, Jenna Fischer interviews a bunch of her friends that are also actors, and they talk about their stories. So she talks about her story a lot, and then she gives you perspective of other actors, male and female, and it gives you a timeline. Some people got their first audition, their second audition, they booked it, and then it would be like years until they got their next one that was something satisfying and something they could actually make a living. I'm going to read off the chapters for you guys so you can get an idea of what this book is all about. I don't want to give away too much because I want you guys to read it. Chapter 1 is getting started. Chapter 2 is headshots, getting into the union, and building your resume. Chapter 3, how to find and keep an agent or manager. That one was a really good chapter because I just got an agent last April, and before that I had no idea what to do or what they actually did compared to what I'm doing for myself. So that was a really good chapter. Chapter 4, auditioning rejection and how to persevere. Yeah, that one's a good one. Chapter 5, you got the job, how things work on a television or a film set. That one was really cool because I've never just heard of exactly what happens behind the scenes and like etiquette. She talks about that, and even about extras etiquette, which is really important to know. And chapter 6, the journey. So throughout it, another really fun thing that she has in this book is that she talks about The Office, like a lot of little details about The Office, how casting went and how she got that audition. Certain things happen. She talks about certain episodes in The Office, and just really fun stories, especially if you're a fan of The Office, a TV show, the American version that she was in. You get to learn a lot about what happened behind the scenes that we never really got to learn about. She also talks about classes and auditioning, headshot stuff. She talks about everything, and I just really enjoyed it. It's a really inspirational book, and I definitely recommend it. Do you guys have any podcasts that you like to listen to as an actor or artist, or just anything really inspirational? I would love to hear, because I personally like to listen to podcasts or Audible. That's where I actually listen to this book in Audible, because it's really hard when you're on the train trying to hold a book, or at the gym. Sometimes I don't feel like listening to music when I'm doing weights. I rather listen to a podcast or a book. So if you guys have any recommendations that are actor related or just self-help, I love self-help books. I love listening to things or reading things that just make me feel good.